He said buy a drink for my wife.
So it's early November, and I haven't been to the boat in many months except to pick up a couple tools and bits and pieces. So here I am landing down to have a little look, and it's high tide right now. So good to see her for the first time. She's looking pretty good. Still floating anyway. Time to go aboard. So I've just been talking to the yard owner, Liam Hegarty, and we're discussing the idea of actually pulling the catamaran out of the water. So I've got a lot more work to do, and I haven't been able to get here as much as I'd like. As you can see, there's one beam there that I've taken off. I've still got 3 more to do, and do repairs underneath the beams and then put everything back together. This would all go a lot smoother if I took everything apart, because at the end of the day I am going to change just about everything. I'm changing the net, I'm changing the layout of the net and the ramp, I'm changing the mast steps. So having the wiggle room to do all of that in the limited time I have to come down to the yard and actually do the work makes a lot of sense. If I was living aboard and doing everything here, that'd be different, but it's not the way it is. So this is going to be the plan. So big decision there. So we're looking at an option. He's got a big trailer that he can put the boat on in pieces. So we'd have the 2 hulls strapped together side by side, which will allow me to work and do what I need to do a lot easier. So that's the plan at the moment. We'll see how things proceed and when that can happen, because the reality is that before December of 2024, I'm probably not going to get here a huge amount. So I'm going to get onto the boat now. I've got the ramp here to move out and make it so I can get aboard, and then see what I can get up to at the moment. Might just have some lunch. So I've been hanging out here, made myself some lunch, made myself a cup of tea. I just spent a bit of time on the catamaran here, which was very nice actually, just to be here. Tide's gone out a bit and the rain is coming, so I opened up all the vents, all the hatches, and just to make sure she's dried out. Amazingly dry down below. She looks really well. I'm just gonna actually maybe take a moment to show that, because I'm seeing all these videos of people dealing with very challenged boats that in terms of the mold and rot and all that. And look at how beautiful this looks. Fantastic. She's sitting here in the Irish wet. I've got the vents, I've got all the hatches just open a crack, and she looks great. No mold anywhere. She's looking as good as the day that I left her last, which is really good to see. Even though I've got some leakage up above on this beam, which is one of the things I'm hoping to fix pretty soon. It's not come in, it's not created a major issue. It's not come in to the extent that it could, which is a relief. It seems to be able to only come into a certain extent. So just really pleased that everything is so lovely and dry. And I've still got a bit of gas in the cooker, so I could make myself some lunch and make myself a cup of tea. All good. So in comes the cold, wet weather here, and makes it a little hard to work, but gave me an opportunity just to check in on everything, make sure everything's okay, and make some plans. So this is the first time I've been down to the boat. Well, I was down here about a month ago, but this is really the first time I've come down to actually get some more work done. So just gonna walk aboard and we'll see what sort of shape she's in. I can see from here that there's quite a bit of just grime. I'm gonna have to pressure wash her. I think I'll do that in a couple of days when it's actually rainy, which I think will be the best time to do it.
he said, buy a drink for my wife.
He did. He said, because it's either that or he's going to put the solicitors on me for $100 grand for his hands.
Okay, I'll have the top shelf.
That's it. Go for it. So brilliant.
The first things I need to do after I pressure wash, and there's plenty to pressure wash there, is move the mast support here at the front end of the boat, and it's massive, so I'm going to take that off. All of the mast supports are going to be with small pods, or actually a decent sized pod here with a full bed in it, and the aft pod here will support will replace the aft tabernacle. So in order to move this thing, it's quite massive. I'm gonna move the boat, and they have a crane here at the yard where they can lift it off a lot easier than anybody be able to move it by hand. So that's a bit of the short-term plan. The reason for moving this tabernacle off is because I need to get access to these beams and carry on with the work I've been doing. In the last video, which was work I did last year, I did work on this beam here. So I'm going to check that beam as well and see how that's all looking. I can see right here that there's a bit of movement in the beam itself, which is interesting because I actually glassed some of that, but it looks like I might have to come back again and give it a little more attention. Most of the glassing I did was on the bottom, so that's actually moved over the winter, which is interesting. Although I have put some screws in there, I believe, to help keep it all happy. I'm not sure why that's happening, so I might have to have another look at that, and then I can get that beam up there. But in order to do that, I've still got to remove everything. So pressure washing will be nice because it'll just tidy everything up. Got to figure out what these are all about. They seem to be some sort of little lichen or something, and they're really all over the deck now. And as I remember, they're not easy to get off even with a really powerful pressure washer.
embarrassing because I have to look at my words.
What's going on here?
Looks like she might. So we've got a different view coming in here because I'm now looking at the bow. So it's nice to see it from the bow because I haven't seen her up here in a long time. She's looking pretty good on the hull. A bit dirty in spots, but not too bad. I think I might just do a bit more pressure washing up at the bow here. Clean up where we just trampled all over the place and get this guy off. I would have used that as part of the other pod, but the wind tossed it unfortunately and broke it up. So this is the most important beam that I need to get out because over the cabin just here are some serious cracks and water going in. So that's that piece off, and now I can move that beam. It's going to be a little tricky because then I'll be losing my connection to the deck as well. So this side is already like that, and it's a little wobbly as you step to the edge because it all flexes. One, two, three. Yeah, that's good. Okay. So tell me, how's it going working on the catamaran?
Consistent pace within the gaps of weather. Really enjoyable, really nice spending time out on a boat next to the ocean. Really, really nice. A few mistakes here and there. Food's been good. Cups of tea have been plenty. If you haven't worked on a boat, I would recommend it. Yeah, no, sorry, I wasn't really prepared.
Let me know when you're feeling more awkward.
Oh, come on, dude.